what's up, Otto? Welcome to the stream, dude. Yep, welcome. Happy, what's today, Wednesday? Happy Wednesday, guys. Welcome to the stream. Is it Tuesday? I don't think it's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Well, happy Tuesday then. I don't know what day it is. I work every day, so I don't know anymore. I thought there was a dude that followed you up, like a hollow. Maybe that's the dude that was on the floor. Possibly that I already killed, I'm not sure. Usually this hollow shows up. He's got a long, like, it looks like a beard, but it's just like a mask. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that one, but... It looks like nobody's on YouTube, by the way. I mean on Facebook, sorry. Richie liked it though. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you're just tuning in, this is Region Lock Permadeath. All bosses and enemies. Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. I'm gonna light the little thing down here so I can see a little bit better. Maybe I'm being wishful and thinking it's Wednesday because that would mean we have less time until Christmas since I work for UPS. Like, I can't wait for Christmas to be over. Yeah, because UPS is rough this time of year. What's up, Dwayne? Welcome. It's definitely intense, so... Oh, this is the secret door you can only open from that side. Yeah, I'm doing 100%, what do you call, all enemies, all bosses, including DLC, permadeath region lock. So Hex would make sense as we're getting a lot of levels, but I'm probably going to end up using a bonfire aesthetic and re-killing all enemies 12 times to get Crystal Soul Spear. So, that will clear one. Basically makes you Santa? Yep, what's up? Daniel, welcome to the stream, dude. How you been, man? Happy Christmas, my friend. I know that's how you say it in your neck of the woods. Clear one. Yeah, so if you guys are just tuning in, this is region locked. All enemies and bosses, including DLC, permadeath. All enemies have to be killed 12 times to progress to the boss in order for them to despawn completely, in order to move to the next region. So, as we find them, we must kill them. That's how this works. Small orange burr. Where'd the dude go? Yeah, there's a dude in here, but where's the other dude at? There's the other dude I was talking about earlier. I was like, where's this guy at? That's the guy right there I'm talking about. I can't lock onto that guy. He's in the dark. What's up? Thanks, Jan, for that. Appreciate it. Let's see if I can actually pin this now. But yeah, this area is going to take a while. So it's gonna take a long time for us to finish this area, but I'll have at least 4 hours to stream, so it shouldn't be too bad. It's clear too. Plus I'm taking it easy because I have a lot of work to do later. I work for like 10 hours after this, so good 14-hour work day is always fun. So I do have to record a new VOD soon, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the recording process right now. Right here. Oops, wrong one. Why did I switch weapons? What the hell am I doing here? He died anyways. Doesn't matter. Alright, so new VOD starts now. 10-hour VOD right there. And this is the new VOD. Part 3 of my VODs. So. Hope you guys are having a good season. Holiday season. What's up, Jane? Welcome. It's that guy right there. That's the dude. Okay, yeah. I didn't know that was the guy right there. Sunny day here, nice. Maybe I should kill that other guy too that's in that doorway. Yeah, let's just kill this guy too. So what's today? Today is the 17th, guys. I keep praying for the end of the 25th. I'm hoping to God I wake up tomorrow and it's the 26th. every time. Like, oh, it's today the 26th? Oh no, it's the fucking 17th. Clear 4. Keep doing that. So what's on the agenda this weekend? What are you guys doing? Got any plans with your family, your loved ones? You guys doing anything great, stupendous, interesting? I got shot in the face and then that dude slapped me through the door. Welcome. Welcome to Dark Souls, I guess. Chilling out this week? You're out from school right now, right, Daniel? Are you on winter break or no? I still have to go shopping for some stuff. But I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get shit for Christmas because I'm like an afterthought for a lot of people, which is, I mean, that's normal, I guess, for some people. I'm the glue person, you know, like you have that one person in your family that's like the glue person that keeps the pages together of the book. That's me. I'm the glue person, basically. Can you guys hear me okay on the mic? How's the audio? I need to know how it is. Audio's good. Good to hear. Oh, nice. Fixing a protein drink. Jane's getting back into bodybuilding. Just kidding. That's nice, dude, having a little break, right? I think I'm gonna put the sword on this side. These burrs, though, man. I wish. You're never too old to get back into it. You know this already. It's just a lot of investment. That's why, like, I with the fitness thing, I always go back and forth with it now. I mean, I spent 20 years dedicated to fitness, you know what I mean? So I get the vibe, though, you know what I mean? Like, Merry Christmas, Oswaldo, welcome. That's why I'm getting into cycling. I was gonna do running for a while, but I decided I'm gonna start doing cycling instead. It's a little less impact on the body. Because I kind of want to do the tour next year. So hopefully Santa Claus buys me a nice little mountain bike. Because if not, I'll buy myself my own little mountain bike. What are you doing here? Go away. Buy your health insurance, that's nice. That's sweet, actually. Get ready to go, though. It's like, I miss the gym culture, but I hate it at the same time. You know what I mean? The thing that I know that people go in there with their own proclivities and stuff, you know what I mean? What's up, Greasy? It's going good. Like proclivities and stuff, and I understand this, you know, because I was one of those people. I was a gym rat for 20 years. You know what I mean? But it's like I don't know, the generational thing I don't think has anything to do with it, honestly. Some people are like, it's the new generation. They're a bunch of self-absorbed babies, and it's like, dude, do you not remember the 90s and the 80s? There was a lot of self-absorbed babies back then too. I think it's just the gym culture, man, in general. You know what I mean? Because you get a lot of people that go in there just to take selfies and shit, of course, right? But I don't think that's something new. I think that's something that's kind of been a part of the gym environment for a long time, those type of people. You know what I mean? All of the games, Michael, every single one of them is really good. Dark Souls 3 is probably the closest when it comes to combat system. But pretty much all of them are good. Yeah, because I started my gym journey like 20 plus years ago. Like, I'm gonna say 20 years ago for sure, right? And like, I remember people being like that back then. You know what I mean? I trained in the same golds that a lot of professional bodybuilders were in, and a lot of people that were aspiring to be professional bodybuilders. So it's always kind of been one of those things where people go in there to get noticed, to get laid, or to, you know what I mean, to make waves of some kind. And when I go in there, I usually go in there just to get work done. That's how I do it. I just go to work, right? But there's a lot of people that love the attention for going to the gym. And that's what I'm talking about, is that specific demographic I've never meshed well with. You know what I mean? So one of the reasons why I stopped is because of my mental health, the main. Because you gotta understand that there are certain, like, reasons why some people go to the gym, and it isn't, like, to regulate mental health, it's just a byproduct sometimes. Because sometimes, believe it or not, going to the gym is actually worse for your mental health if you have image issues, like body image issues. Because you end up going too far with certain things, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I stopped going. Because I was an amateur bodybuilder for 20 years. Body dysmorphia, especially if you're trying to become a bodybuilder, dude. Holy shit. Oh, is it with an earpiece? Well, see, that's the thing about it. I used to do the same thing. There was this dude. Okay, so, all right, so I got my dad into bodybuilding, right, about 15 years ago. My dad's, right now, he's in his, you know, he's an older man now, but he still looks great for his age and stuff. He's very muscular. He's got great genetics. Like, I get my genetics from him somewhat when it comes to my muscularity. So me and my dad used to go to the gym constantly. Me and him used to go like 5 days a week, right? Sometimes I'd go 2 extra days a week. So sometimes I'd be in there 7 days a week, 6 days a week. Sometimes like that, right? But there was this dude, and this is what I'm talking about. Okay? So, you can ignore most people, but this is one of the reasons why I got out of going to the gym. Okay? It's not the main reason, it's one of the reasons. But there was this dude that used to go in, and I know he was on some kind of some kind of like steroid or whatever. And he was so hyped up, bro. Like, he would get in everybody's face, you know? And, you know, it's cool that he built up his muscle and he's willing to do, like, whatever it takes to get the physique he wants, whatever. I have nothing against steroid use as long as there's, like, transparency there. Personally, I've never used steroids, but if there's transparency there, then I don't have much of a problem with it. This guy was roided the fuck out. Like, he was super roided out. And he used to walk around the gym screaming his head off. And he'd be doing, like, power cleans and shit. And he would just be screaming loud, bloody murder. Nobody ever told him shit either. None of the gym staff was like, hey, dude, chill the fuck out, right? Because it was a different culture. It wasn't like Planet Fitness or some shit, right? And, like, we decided we were going to use the Smith machine because we use the Smith machine for certain things, right? Me and my dad used to cycle in and out of the Smith machine. We'd go to the wires, whatever we were doing at the time, right? And this guy walks up to both of us and he's like, this is my machine. This is my machine. So I say it like that. And I'm like, we look at him, you know? And, like, dude, your name's not on this machine. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, right? So he starts freaking the fuck out, dude. And losing his shit and screaming at us. And I'm like, we're just like, all right, whatever. We just left the machine as it was. The dude kept following us around the gym like a psychopath. You know, and I'm just like, dude, just leave me the fuck alone, you know? But that's what I mean. That kind of individual kind of ruins the gym environment for me. You know, because me and my dad are just there to do our thing and get out. That's pretty much what we were doing. And then, of course, you've got those girls, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but ladies, come on. You wearing those clothes, you don't want a dude to, like, look at you? Come on. Come on. Don't be lying to me. You go in there to get some attention for some guys. I know already how it works, girl. I know already. You look good. That's good. I'm glad you look good, but don't be mad when somebody acknowledges that you look good. Because it's going to happen. And I'm not talking about grabbing or anything. I just mean saying something to you about it. They want to challenge them? Yep. That's either too many steroids or it's called being having a lack of self-confidence is what that is. I'm better than you. Look at me. Look how strong I am, right? That one dude that looks at how much you're lifting and tries to like lift another 20 more pounds than you do, and he's like, See, I'm stronger than you, you know, like, get a life, dude. I'm not even paying attention. There's always a hot guy hot as hell, but only wants hot guy attention. That hot girl, yeah, she only wants hot guy attention. It's true, but there's also hot guys in there that only want hot guy attention, and that shit don't work either. You know what I mean? Why is this girl telling me I'm hot? It's like, dude, because you is hot, boy. What you want me to say? You're a fucking Adonis carved out of stone. How is she not supposed to notice you? That's what I tried to do for 20 years. Eventually you can't anymore, man. 20 years of bodybuilding, sir. Eventually you can't ignore people anymore. You're just like, fuck this shit. My favorite is the January goers. You know which ones I'm talking about. You walk into the gym on January like 2nd and it's fucking packed, and about a month later nobody's there. That's always the fun one. Like for the first 3 months of the year it's always packed, and then all of a sudden nobody shows up anymore. Can't people just be nice to everyone, and can't do just because the girls being nice doesn't mean it's true. You're right. You're right. You're completely correct. I agree with you. But that's why there's what's called a boundary, you know? Some people don't understand boundaries. And that's kind of where we get the really creepy shit from. I don't know why some people don't understand boundaries, but some people don't understand boundaries for whatever reason. It's happened a lot in my life where people don't understand boundaries, and I have to show them, hey, this is where the line is, dude. Like, nah, stop that shit. I go to the gym when it's not packed. Yeah, that's the best time to go. Sarah Lee pound cakes. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes, man. I mean, and that's the thing about it. You want those people to stay there for longer. You want them to go like for the whole entire year at least, you know? Or you like have a family member that gets on like a health kick and they're like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And then 2 months later, they're like, you know what? I'm too busy. I gotta work. Right? It's like, no, man, you just don't want to go. You don't want to go. Still worry about COVID in crowded places, still avoid crowds. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, because illness is one of those things that can transition as well, because there's stuff out there we don't even know about sometimes, too. You know what I mean? That could be possibly worse than when COVID happened. So it's good to keep yourself, like, in a specific routine and regimen to avoid contact with large crowds somewhat. The only thing is I really do feel like it fucked up the kids a bit, you know? Especially with the way Halloween has been since COVID. Halloween has been depressing as shit. honestly, for my daughter. Well, with my dad, he's a dude that's like naturally, how do I put it? He's got a lot of energy, my dad. My dad's one of those people that no matter how much older he gets, he's always still physically well done, like no matter what. You know, like some people are like, Joel's like in his 50s and he's doing all this. It's like, yeah, that would be my dad. That would be that person. My dad is that person. He's the dude that can outrun kids half his age and shit, you know what I mean? Fight people half his age, like that kind of person. He's got that man strength, you know what I'm saying? My dad is terrifying, dude. He's fucking scary. Still behind? I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, COVID did fuck up a lot of stuff. That's why I say that. Like, socially, my daughter's fine now. But my daughter, by the time she was like 3, really didn't spend any time with other children at all. She's a social butterfly now, and everybody really loves her, but it took her a while to kind of come out of that mentality, because she was so used to being alienated and isolated from people. You get in shape and they get fat. Fair. Well, look at me, dude. I'm delivering like fucking 200 packages a day. Jumping off of trucks and shit for like a good portion of like December. And then what do I have to come home to? Streaming. You know? So I feel you. But that's the thing about farm work, though, man, is it's rough. You know what I mean? It's good for the body, but eventually the body starts to give out no matter how, like, vital you are and, you know, how strong you are. Eventually your body starts to break apart, you know? Doesn't matter what job you do. You could be a professional wrestler. You could be a dude working for USPS. Eventually your body starts to fall apart. It's like with sports, you know, like growing up, like it's good for you when you're young, but they don't take into the account of long-term damage on the body. You know what I mean? Like a catcher playing baseball or something, the knees and stuff, the squatting, the constant moving around on your knees is bad for you eventually. Or pitching the way it's bad for your arms in your later in life. No, I'm playing on PlayStation 5. What's up, Sammy? Welcome. How you doing, girl? Been slacking on my walking, doesn't help. My little dog hates the rain and cold. Just working. Yeah, I'll be working later. I feel you. And I'll be working Christmas Eve for like 10 or 15 hours. It depends on how bad Christmas Eve is. Do you hear FedEx driver Quincy, Illinois, got his truck stolen by a homeless guy, goes high-speed chase. They stop him, fix 12 hours delivering his route, and then FedEx fires him. It was real shitty. I mean, it's FedEx, bro. What do you expect? I mean, why'd you get your truck stolen? It's FedEx, dude. FedEx works on Sundays, homie. That doesn't surprise me. FedEx is like that. That wouldn't happen in UPS, though. UPS would be like, yeah, well, that route's fucked. And they would just delegate to other people that are floating and be like, hey, you want to help this dude? He had this happen. They'd be like, all right, cool. They'd help. Have like 3 drivers deliver the route afterwards and then let his ass go home. FedEx, I don't know what FedEx is like, but that sounds like FedEx. Well, at UPS, you're not supposed to leave the truck running ever when you leave the truck because there's 200 sensors in the truck. Also, the back can't be opened. If you leave the back open, that's a big deal too. You're not supposed to do that. It's a big no-no. But I don't know what the rules are for FedEx because we can't even pull into driveways at UPS, dude. We have to like walk all the way up the driveway. So if you've got one of those roll houses with like a fucking 1.5 mile long driveway, I have to walk 50 pounds of dog food up to your house. Like a 1.5 miles away. That's basically how that works. The Wild West, though, the Wild West of delivery systems, though, right now is currently Amazon drivers. Those guys don't have a lot of rules and regulations currently. But I'm pretty sure at some point they're going to change that. They're going to have to, at least. They've been trying to privatize USPS for the last 15 years, Matt Lee. Technically, it is semi-privatized because it's only funded by the federal government, not controlled by the federal government. Well, it also depends on whether or not you can back in. If you can back out or back into it, they're allowed to go into the driveway. If it's like one of the ones in Arizona where you can't back out, they won't go in there. I've done plenty of fucking jogs uphill for a quarter mile with 300-pound packages, dude. So it just depends on the driveway. Yep, it sounds like a delivery system, Jeremy. This sounds about right. Yeah, they've been trying to privatize the USPS for the last 15 plus years. They keep saying they're going to do it. They keep saying no. They keep saying they're going to do it. They keep saying no. So it's just something that's inherently been a part of the culture of USPS for the last 15 years. Not USPS in the Constitution. Not sure how they are gonna get it private. So you gotta understand. What do you call it? Lotus's mom has been working for USPS for the last 15 years. So I know a lot about USPS. Constitutionally, the physical mail is the last form of communication. So degrading the USPS at all is never gonna happen. So it's like a proactive, like preemptive way to continue to process information throughout the United States. Privatizing it wouldn't change that specifically. It would just change the dynamic of how the money's spent and where the money comes from. That's the reason why. Because they always have that motto, you know, through sleet, snow, and rain, blah, 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 you know, fucking Power Ranger ethos shit they say. But that's because of Paul Revere and all this other crap, you know, like, basically why it's all revolutionary era crap. So alright, so this area is clear. Oh, no, it's not. This guy right here. I thought I killed you fucking as many times as I had to kill you. I guess not. Let's go back. Well, you also got to think it's not every representative of USPS represents USPS either. There are bad apples in every bunch, homie. And not just that. Rural areas are the least favorable routes to have. So you have to be a very specific person to take a rural route. And believe me, they do not get any accoutrements from fucking USPS. They get treated like total dog crapola. So you may get a good postman, you may get a bad postman, but it's really just dependent on who your postman is. So the rule of thumb here is that if it fits, you can put it inside the mailbox. If it doesn't fit, then you have to take it to the driveway. That's the rule of thumb for USPS. If the dude just slamming packages in there, then yeah, that's definitely you should complain about it. Yeah, definitely. Complain the fuck out of it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he does that shit, complain about him, man. Yeah. I would say complain about him. Like, you shouldn't be doing that shit. And this is somebody that has a personal relationship with USPS. Honestly. Fucking complain about him, man. I gotta go pee real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. I have friends who track every package. One has been out for delivery for 10 days. It got within a mile of their house and didn't get it. Yeah, that's misdelivered probably. More than likely it's misdelivered. If not, it was stolen. Those are the two options there. Misdelivered or stolen. But usually when they deliver something, even if it's misdelivered, you're supposed to take a picture of it if it's UPS. USPS, I don't think is required to take any pictures of anything. So, I know Amazon does that too. They take pictures of their shit. till the morning. Stormy as they weep. The scent of lilac and gooseberries, guys. Who's that? Violet eyes, lilacs, and gooseberries. Who the fuck is that? Who is that, guys? Y'all know your lore. You know who the hell this is, right? The Woven Storm. Who are they singing about? Perishable items from Amazon's just cheaper. So 17th every month, 8 to 15 packages. Yeah, that's good shit, dude. That's good. That's called job security, bro. That's good shit. The only thing is I hate Amazon. That's pretty much it. Like, that's good job security. It's just fuck Amazon, son. You know what I'm saying? Because Amazon is a trash hole. But I mean, if they get you what you need, I hate Walmart too, man. But their prices are pretty damn good. You know what I mean? If you don't know the reference, think about the unicorn. The stuffed unicorn. It's funny how many people are mad about Ciri being the Witcher. It doesn't make any sense to me. Especially since I've read the books. It makes the most sense, actually. The only thing is, I don't know why they changed her fucking face, homie. Like, they had a very specific looking Ciri in the original game series, but they like did ugg her up a little. You know, I don't know why they ugged her up, but Ciri makes sense as the Witcher though, because of the fucking show. I mean, not the show, the book. You know what I mean? People are like, I don't know about blah blah blah. Like, dude, Geralt gets old, dude. That's what happens in the book. He gets too old. He can't do it anymore. And it's just after literally the hunt, the wild hunt. Quite literally is when Ciri starts to become a Witcher. So plus there were 3 games before. You know, like, come on, dude. Of course Geralt's like 100 in that game. He's supposed to be like 100 years old. Yeah, what's up, Cloud? Welcome, dude. Yeah, but like I said, that's how the story goes. So you get a good portion of the books, Elf Blood and all this stuff, and you know what I mean, with just Geralt. You got a lot of lore there. I mean, they could remake The Witcher 1 and 2 the same way they did Witcher 3. That's a possibility, but ultimately Ciri becomes a Witcher. and becomes the main character of the story. That's just what happens. My favorite character in The Witcher, though, is Yennefer. I love Yennefer. No, not yet. We haven't gotten to that area yet, Cloud. Yennefer is my favorite character from The Witcher. She's interesting as shit. She's a very interesting character. Probably one of the most powerful characters in any novel I've ever read, too. Yennefer's amazing. Because she doesn't risk her, like, personality for the sake of other people. That's one thing I really respect about her. You know how, like, some people were mad about Diana? I mean, what do you, Wonder Woman? You know, like, people are like, oh, well, Wonder Woman is, you know, empowered and stuff. But you gotta understand that even though Wonder Woman's empowered, she resumes her femininity. And that's the thing that you gotta understand, is that you don't have to be masculine to be powerful. You can be a feminine, powerful person. And I think that's kind of like where the guideline is, where a lot of people are getting confused in modern society somewhat. It's like, yeah, it's okay to be a masculine, you know, female. There's nothing wrong with that. But just because you're feminine doesn't make you weak. And that's why I like Yennefer, because she doesn't compromise her personality for the sake of, like, other people. She's all woman, but she's extremely powerful. That and what's his face? Dandelion. Dandelion's also my favorite. Lots of powerful female characters, yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what's cool about Diana, too. That's why I said Diana's one of the strongest superheroes there's ever been. You know what I mean? In the DC universe, and she's one of my favorites because she's also ruthless as fuck and bloodthirsty. But she's also feminine and powerful. You know what I mean? There's power in femininity. There is. But I don't know if some people don't understand that. Creatively, at least. That's why it's always weird about the whole like arguing about gender roles thing, and I don't really talk about it much though on stream for good reason. But people get weird about it, and it's like spiritually, everybody has a balance. There's a feminine and masculine quality to everybody. So I don't know. To deny a part of yourself is to deny like the truth of your own existence somewhat. So I don't really understand, I guess, the modern era too much personally, but that's why I don't usually go with the whole social situation either. True, we got two parts to all of us, yeah. That's why it's called the divine feminine, when you embrace that part of yourself. There's a movie by the dude that directed, what's it called? Kung Fu Hustle. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Kung Fu Hustle, but Kung Fu Hustle's pretty funny. I love that movie. That movie's hilarious. And it's basically Journey to the West. It's about the Monkey King and what happens in Journey to the West, but it's a comedic version of it. Satire, right? And the main character is this dude, you know, he's like, he's a fuck up. He's not a real, like, demon hunter, right? But he meets a real demon hunter. And this lady's like a super good demon hunter and stuff, and she tries to seduce him. Even though he's a total scrub. He's a scrub, right? But she still kind of falls in love with him, right? Because she wants to have, like, a demon hunter husband and a demon hunter baby, and she has this dream of what she wants out of life. And the whole time, you know, the dude's like, no, I'm saving myself for a greater love. I'm saving myself for a greater love, right? And this is a comedy, of course, right? And he ends up basically awakening, you know, Wukong, but the Demon King version of Wukong, which is like a nightmare, basically. You can't fucking kill this guy, right? And she ends up dying in the process. He turned her away, basically. He left her on bad terms. Okay? And she dies in front of him. And of course, he beats Wukong with the power of Buddha, right? So he ends up beating him, tethering him back. And there's a scene at the very end of it where they're like, you know, I think somebody asks him, so, you know, what do you think about lesser love and greater love and all this stuff, right? And he says, there's no lesser love. It's all part of the greater love. And to me, that's a very specific thing, because psychologically, I grew up in a really rough situation with a lot of really bad people around me all the time. And I never embraced the nurturing side of myself until I decided to actually accept myself. And I think that's an important lesson for me, at least, that there are parts of your personality that you will reject because you find them distasteful or not useful based on what society expects from you. But if you have a kid and you love your kids and you know exactly how I feel about my daughter, then you know that it's important to find that part of yourself so that you can express it without restrictions. And that's kind of the thing is that society kind of looks down on you for expressing yourself that way sometimes. And of course, there's a time where you should be hard and there's a time where you shouldn't be hard, right? But I've learned that in my life it's better to be soft than hard. So I choose of my own volition to be more nurturing in my life than harsh, like I was when I was younger. And I think that's kind of where like the confusion comes in Western society somewhat, is that they don't realize that you can be nurturing and strong at the same time. Sometimes it takes more strength to be nurturing than it does to be vindictive and angry. Especially when the world's already, hurt you as much as it possibly can. So, some people have longer journeys than others, of course, but... Exactly, Jeremy. That's exactly what I mean, man. That's how I was raised too, dude. I get you. But if anything ever happened to your kids, you'd be the first one on the boat, right? So you have that in you. No matter what. It's built into us, dude. What's up, Billy? Welcome. Guy, you're raised to be exactly what I mean, man. That's exactly what I mean. That's exactly what I'm talking about, dude. Yeah, I get you. I understand. Because that's what the world expects. That's what society expects from us. But I mean, sometimes you have to, especially if you really care about somebody, when you don't know what you want to raise your kids, how you want to raise your kids, so do you make them a hard ass like you, or do you go soft and you teach them that there's a time for everything? That's the thing. That's in my opinion, that's the best policy. Teaching them to be hard will only allow them to basically ignore their feelings, which isn't healthy for them. But you also want them to be strong enough to deal with the way that the world is. You want them to be able to defend themselves too, so it's a balance. You know what I mean? Making them too hard's bad for their soul. Making them too soft will allow other people to walk all over them. So it's a fine line between both, in my opinion. Teaching them when to be hard and when to be soft, in my opinion, is more valuable than making them hard. Yeah, that's actually a really good lesson, Jeremy. I like that one. Don't sweat the small stuff. I like that, dude. That's good shit. Because too often we all do that, man. Sweat the small shit, you know. This guy was driving me around the other day, right? He's talking about his wife. And he says, we argue all the time. We've been together for 25 years. And you know what he says? So we're constantly arguing, but you know what we argue over? Stupid shit. He goes like that. We never argue over the big shit, and it's because we try our best to deal with that shit, you know? So I'm like, yeah, I guess that's a way to do it. And it kind of is like don't sweat the small stuff in a way, you know what I mean? Life is a garden, you just gotta dig it. Yep. I like that. Supposedly there's a hidden enemy in here, a hidden hollow next to a brazier, but I don't think this is it right here because there's no brazier in here. Found invisible. It's in the first big area, rectangle room with a pit. You talking about the one where it's kind of dark in there and you can't really see shit? Okay, it might be in there. We'll check right now after this round. What's up, Mark? Welcome, dude. For sure, dude. Yeah, for sure. That is one of the good things about this run. It's just tedious as all hell, dude. Really tedious. It's the only thing that sucks about it. Here? Down here, Jane, or no? What's up, Caleb? Welcome. You must have already got it. More than likely, yeah. I can always check my stones and then I'll know for sure. No, I only have one small silky, so I don't know. Should be right here, though. Ah, there he is. He was hiding. Let's see what we get from the birdies. Witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty. Whoa. Toss a coin to your witcher. A bolt stone? Ooh, baby. Hell yeah. He was right up on the freaking brazier. Right up in that brazier, baby. Yeah, I had the same, man. They did all kinds of crazy stuff with the invisible enemies. They were actually really brutal in the randomizer run, dude, for me too. I don't sing. I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't me. That wasn't the audio, my friend. Let's see. I gotta text me driver real quick. Make sure she knows. Can you trade prism stones? I don't even think I grabbed any prism stones yet. I didn't grab the ones from the Forest of the Fallen Giants. Not yet. That was the video game .4 alert. Yep. Let's get it right, boys. The trades aren't good, they're burrs and crap. Yeah, that's definitely not worth it. But I mean, it's still a trade nonetheless, right? So. Hold on one second. I don't know why I use that if I'm just gonna homeward bone anyway. I don't know why I did that. That was weird. Elden Ring 2? Is that what we're calling it these days? So I'm getting night rain. You got, I don't know who wants to co-op it with me. I might end up doing it with a couple different people. 'Cause we'll definitely be playing it on stream. What is he doing? What is that? What is this? Okay. Whatever. Yeah, we could do co-op on the first playthrough maybe of I kind of want to solo it there. I'm going to be honest with you, first playthrough. Night Rain, but I will be playing it with the community. Maybe... Who do I know that plays these? Cherry plays them, I think. I know Ironbeard plays them. Get a lot of views. Yeah, it'd be fun, man. For sure, I'm down to do it. Because this is specifically a co-op game, too. Why not, right? Can you trade off who your partners are? Or do you have to, like, get set with them? Because that's kind of the thing. Like, I would want to trade off for different people. I wonder if they're going to allow that. I think once you're set into a match, you're set into that match for like 30 minutes or something like that, from what I understand. That's what they were saying. Seven classes to choose from: healer, tank, support, and DPS. Interesting. So it's basically like your MMO type setup there, a little bit, right? them hang. Right? Attack your parents? That's very strange. That was cycle 6. I was like, your parents? What the hell? What are my parents doing there? Where's the butterfly at? There he is. Quicker so they can respawn. Interesting. Isn't it a survival game though? So permadeath is probably the best option for me. When I solo the game. You know it's gonna be like that, Phil. I don't know why you say I hope it doesn't happen. You know it's gonna happen. It's a game like that. It's how it's gonna happen, dude. That's why there is an option to play solo too. So that's what I'm gonna do first. welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you have a good day at work, man. I think that guy's gone for good. I gotta check something on this guy real quick. I'm gonna call someone and I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'll be right back. Let me just clear this area first. And then I'll wait at the bonfire while I do this. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, so we were what? On 7 clears. I might not work today, which would be good, because I get to actually do a stream, which would be nice. I'm okay with taking another day off to recuperate, honestly. Saturday killed the shit out of me, man. Saturday was a rough day. What's up, Red Shark? Welcome. What's up, Justin? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Huntsman's Cops. I was gonna try something on this guy. Forgot. What's up, Marius? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. try something because there's a trap in Harvest Valley that's pretty rough. So let me try something out real quick. That doesn't affect him at all, okay. It does affect him, look at. Yeah, boy! That's our ticket right there. You know that spell that what do you call it? Distracts the enemies? Yearn. So that means that when that little trap that killed me last time, if I shoot a Yearn in there, they'll notice me and I'll be able to dark fog them to death. See, you know how I can't lock onto this guy? Is because there's an invisible wall there. You see that? Soul Spear, baby. Sublime Bone Dust, that's OP. See, we haven't found out what we can get for Flexile Soul, I don't think. Let's go check that out. Warped Sword, Arched Sword, and the Scraper thing, right? Barbed Club. Woo! The Barbed Club, baby. That's it. Barbed Club? I mean, that sounds pretty interesting, right? Club forged from the soul of the Flexile Sentry. Spikes covering its length. As vile as the Sentry itself. The Sentry crammed inmates into the overflowing Bastille to a rickety ship. Cast them out into the open sea. The majority of them drowned or starved. But a few hardy survivors made it to land to the south and imparted their knowledge of sorcery to the people there. Arched or barbed? Which one are we getting? I kind of want the Arched Club, man. I'm just going to be honest with you. Warped Sword is kind of cool looking, though.
Feeble cunt. Do you really think?
Let me see. It's kind of neat. Humbug. Yep. Barbed Club is pretty neat.
I'll be around if you need.
See, it hurts. It would be. What about Night Rain? excited? I'm not sure, Christian. I'm not sure yet. I don't. I mean, maybe if we get to try the network test or see the network test, maybe. Yes and no. I really don't know what else to say but that. Like maybe. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird, right? The concept is kind of strange. So I'm not sure yet. So what are you guys' thoughts on Night Raid, personally? What do you guys think of it? I'm not sure what to make of it yet. That's where I'm at. I mean, it could be good or it could be terrible. So I think it just depends on certain circumstances, basically. Still have many questions? Yeah, I signed up for the beta like 3 times, so hopefully I get a chance to play it. gonna come down to execution. You're not wrong. Yeah, I agree with you. Because, like, the idea is kind of out there. You know what I mean? Like, for what they usually make. And even Miyazaki says he doesn't want to make the same kind of games anymore. Somewhat. So, and he also said he was going to delegate shit. So maybe the stuff that's not the same will be delegated. Because this isn't directed by Miyazaki or anything like that. So, who knows? You know what I mean? It might surprise us. It might be something completely different. That'd be good, too, at the same time, which would be nice, you know? But we really don't know until we've actually played the game, or at least seen what it plays like. Yeah, more than likely, Phil. I mean, look at what happened with Armored Core. Kind of the same thing. Because Armored Core started off strong, and then pretty much nobody plays Armored Core anymore. You're kind of right. I think you're right on the nail there, dude. Especially if Elden Ring gets another DLC, everyone will run back to it. Well, Miyazaki already said they're not doing another Elden Ring DLC, dude. They're done with Elden Ring. Elden Ring is finished. But he's also working on 2 new games, too, so... What I really want from them is a pirate game. I know that sounds weird, but imagine how much you could do with the ocean. A Souls-like pirate game with Lovecraftian influences. Like Bloodborne, but as pirates. Trick weapons and artificial limbs and, like, sea monsters and shit. That's what that's like a dream of mine right there. Pirate Souls game. New flavor of game, yeah. Because imagine if they made like an open world pirate game. With like the mechanics of Soulsborne and like the story that has to do with like Lovecraftian influence shit. Would be bomb as fuck, dude. I'd play the fuck out of that. Yep. You could take your ship and destroy an enemy ship and all kinds of shit, dude. Would be interesting. Sure, my timbers, mate. Yeah, because you could go like you could do the Sekiro prosthetics with it, right? And you could have weapons that are trick weapons, like in Bloodborne, where it's like a sword gun kind of thing. The parry system can kind of work like Bloodborne / Sekiro. You could like use Dagon as a format for an idea for a story, somewhat. H.P. Lovecraft's Dagon would be interesting. cooperates for treasure. Yeah, shit like that, man, would be interesting. I think I forgot about the dude inside. I have to kill him like 7 times now. Fuck. All right, so I got till 12:30. Yeehaw, Buckaroo. Perfect. All right, so we'll start the other side now. A game that I know will never get a remake, but I want them to remake it so badly. Castlevania. Never gonna happen, man. I'm telling you. I wish it would be awesome, honestly, to have a FromSoft Castlevania. Could you imagine how good that would be? No, I don't mean like, I mean a third-person Souls-like Castlevania would be fucking crazy, dude. I don't mean 2D adventure platformer. I mean like straight up Dark Souls style Castlevania game would be sick. Mark. Good point, sir. Ah, I swear, dude. Just so time consuming, man, I'm telling you. What's up, Ben? Welcome. Oh man, this is I'm telling you, this is fucking time consuming, man. Just going back and forth like this every single time. What's up, Docardi? Welcome, man. Try not to get bored, but I'm getting bored pretty fast here. Work, dude. Those are my plans. Workity work, dude. Pretty much. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. I do not feel like going to work today. Not really. Wake up! I need to get some water so I don't pass out right here. Hold on. Yeah, it's the boredom of killing the enemies over and over again, man. You know? Because we're like 20 hours in. And we're not even halfway through the game, you know? It's kind of the problem with it. Not being even close to done with it. So it's like, ugh. Gross. So I'm gonna drink a Mountain Dew instead of water. Gamer fuel, baby. 3 more times is what it says. I'm sure it's probably less than that though. More than likely it's like 2 more times at the most. And then we can go over the bridge and get the key. Pain in the ass, dude. I'm telling you right now. What the hell? You getting tired of being bullied? What a reason, dude. Alright, I hope that was the last one. After a certain point, man, of running this, like, you kind of run out of shit to say because it wears you down. You know what I mean? That's the thing that sucks, is it's so long. The process of going through here and killing every enemy before the boss is so long, dude. Such a long process. No, this has got to be it then. I have too much patience, sir. Too much patience. Okay, that's all done. time to go upstairs and across to get the key for the lock away so we can start there at the lock away. That's where I'm going to do the next part. I'm not going to do it from here. It'll take too long to get to the lock away. I mean, to go all the way around like that, so. The fucking skeletons as the Castlevania music plays. Perfect, I'm telling you. Okay, so that's done. Lockaway key's mine. Nice.
I thought you'd have bum. You've seen the shit. I have. I've heard a drive into the but it's I can't. You be king. There's I've seen shit. He's just paid and done. I'll find the cup.
Should have killed the butterfly.
See lesson.
The irony this song is playing. Gotta go fast. Shove it. We ain't going fast for shit. I think I'm gonna cut off right now because I think I need a break from this. Or else I'm gonna make a mistake and fuck it all up, and I don't want to do that. So I think I'm just gonna get off right now. This run is terrible. This run is garbage. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off. I'll be back tomorrow for sure. We'll be running Huntsman's Cops, and we should be able to get to Skeleton Lords tomorrow. So, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.